What are some of the classic mistakes you see exhibitors, meaning people at exhibitions with a booth?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What are some
Yeah,
of the
no,
classic
we see it a lot, and the thing is, I think it's important to remember we can only be great at one or two things. You might be amazing at what you do in your trade with your allied health or physio or whatever it is. It doesn't mean you're great at marketing and sales. Intrinsically, that's what we're doing there. We're plugging ourselves, going, I'm the best. Come to me, right? So you've got to simply get good at it. I think the biggest mistake comes back to not getting outside your comfort zone. Personally, for me, I hate that stuff. I'm an introvert. I like one-on-one private PT, and it's not getting outside your comfort zone. And then if we look at what that means, that normally means then the exhibitors sitting behind a desk like I am now, not really making eye contact with people, not talking with people. If the person comes to speak to them, they're doing an amazing job because they're an amazing person with what they do, but they're not getting out there and actually talking to the person. So I think the first one is don't sit behind your desk, don't be an introvert, don't wait for them to come to you. Stand out in front, stand at the pile of business cards and brochures, smile, make eye contact, pass it to people. Naturally, when you pass something to them, they're more likely to take it versus, would you like a brochure? People don't respond when you do those things. So get out there and get out of your comfort zone is probably the biggest one. And for myself and my staff, that's been one of the biggest ones is get out there and do those things.
Yeah, I see a classic one as well, is where not only are people sitting behind the desk, but instead of being engaging and being out front, they're sitting on their device and they're
Exactly.
head down like
Yeah.
this. And I think another mistake I see is that people the mistake can be, particularly at our events, where so many providers are looking to work with one another. We call it the Disability Connection Expo. This is not just about connecting with participants and their family members. It's also about connecting with the people around you. You know, like there's providers left, right, and center. But if your mindset is going in there, like I'm only going to talk to people that are the participants, well, there's this huge missed opportunity from the networking side of it as well. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. And I know the first one I went to back when we just become NDAs registered, like, oh, I don't know if I can justify this big expense to go to. I just went around networked and it was so good to meet some people. Actually got a couple of clients out, but even just doing that, which is free. Like get in there and do a stall. But even if you're going and testing it out for one, get along there and network and meet people. But the biggest thing I got was just learning from other NDAs providers and making those connections, just exactly like the connection we have here now with this.